Now, back to that Kevin show with Kevin McCullough.
All right, Kevin McCullough back for that Kevin show live from Times Square. Glad to have you with us. And coming up yet tonight in the Music Spotlight, it is Rachel Lampa. She's got a brand new one that is tearing up the charts, and we're excited to have her back. She made the Spotlight with us last year and did pretty well at the end of year voting, so we'll see what goes on there. But back to the movie Divine Influencer and our guest, Micah Lynn Hansen, who is joining us. We spoke with Sherry Rigby a week ago, Micah, and I've known Sherry since she was in, I think, her very first film. And it's been fun to kind of see her move along. How many female directors versus male directors have you worked with in your career? And is there a noticeable difference between style or communication on the set or anything like that, since the directors are the big boss?
She does it with such grace under immense pressure, and it is an absolute joy and privilege to work with her and get to see her in her sweet spot, because directing really is like where she just shines, even more so than in any of the other areas that she's so greatly talented in, and like acting. You know, I just think directing is really just where she just absolutely thrives, and it's beautiful to watch.
She's got the skills. Let me ask you, this is the Divine Influencer. What we were talking about the last segment about the different genres and how sometimes great films actually combine a lot of different elements. And this is one that has some heartfelt emotion and conviction, trying to get people to think about a very important subject. And it's also got a ton of comedy in it. And as someone that has worked with a lot of comedians over the years, I will tell you, they tell me that comedy is much harder than straightforward dramas or other things. What did you like about the script? What did you like about you being the bad girl or mean girl or whoever it is that you were, versus things that may not have had as so many dimensions to them?
I think it's really easy for rom-coms in particular to go very, very cheesy very quickly. And comedy in general, it can, I think your friends are absolutely correct. Comedy really is tough to do and to do well. And this one I think has a really, really good balance of that lighthearted comedy without it feeling cheesy or ridiculous, and like the situation that she's in is a little over the top, but just keeps this Liv character so grounded and so lovable when she's a very self-centered character at the beginning, but you still love her. So I just think it goes to just how talented our cast was with being able to keep these characters very grounded, but keep them just fun and cute and just so lovable, because it is a lot easier to just go straight drama or straight comedy, but to keep a really good balance of both, I think is something that I'm really proud of that we were able to hit with this one, I believe.
Let me just ask you, Lara has had a huge success with The Chosen, and for good reason. She's done a tremendous job there. I really do think it's quite unfair that a lot of the streaming stuff has not been made available for Emmys and other consideration, because I do think that there's some work being done now in the faith space that I think is worth considering on some of those levels.
Absolutely.
What was she like to work with in a genre that people really don't normally associate with her? I mean, they're so locked into her biblical character. What was it like to let her be kind of a spoiled brat for a little bit?
Never brat. I will say that she is the most humble, sweetest person that I've gotten to work with. I also worked on the production side of things, and I was on the hair and makeup team on this film. And so I worked with her every single day in every single scene. I did her hair in every single, her hair looks were all done by me. And you see people under a lot of stress, especially in the hair and makeup room. That's where a lot of stress comes out on set. And she was just an absolute champ. I mean, we shot this film so fast, and it was a lot in whirlwind. And her first lead in a film, the whole thing, and she carried it with immense grace and poise. And she was always truly thinking of others before herself, opposed to how her character acts in the film. She always very, very giving and gracious of her time, and just, yeah, she's an absolute joy to work with, and I just
Very
honored
cool.
to call her.
Last question for you. What's next for Michael Lynn Hansen?
Oh gosh, that's a great question. I hope it's something with the Great American Pure Flix, but we'll have to see.
All right, fair enough. Michael Lynn Hansen, thank you for being with us tonight, and best wishes on the continued success of Divine Influencer, and we will talk to you down the road.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Coming right back from Times Square in New York, don't forget the Music Spotlight tonight. Rachel Lampa is coming back as well. Stay here.
Ready or not, he'll be right back.